All right, folks, welcome to candle anatomy, which is a crucial part of understanding CRT. Right? You need to conceptualize this in order to make the most out of your CRT trading. If you are a CRT trader and you don't use candle anatomy, then you are very likely to fail long term. It's that important. Right? So this video is directed at both my private students and my public students. And please kindly stop badgering me and emailing me about the private content. Private content will be available in October, on October the 2nd onwards, right? Now, put aside everything you're doing right now. I'll give you 5 seconds. And sit down with a notepad in hand and a pen, and let's dive into the nuances of candle anatomy. Now, an ICT trader, a pattern trader, it's pretty much become that, right? Once upon a time, it was an obsolete system, but now a lot of people are using it as a pattern, which has created a lot of dumb money in the markets. Whether you're an SMC trader, whether you're a supply and demand trader, whether you're an Elliott wave trader, a harmonic trader, a Wyckoff trader, price action trader, fractal trader, all of these people are trading candle patterns on one time frame. FVG, supply zone, 5 waves, harmonic crab pattern, right, which is real, by the way. It sounded like a joke. Spring up thrust, for those who are unfamiliar. What I just mentioned are the concepts used by those schools of analysis, right? All of these people, they trade one time frame and they pattern trade it, right? So blind pattern trading with no context, no narrative, no bias, nothing. Excuse me. Now, once you graduate from this infinite loop of slop, then eventually the highest IQ amongst you become CRT and turtle soup traders. So if you're watching this video, then that's you. You're on the right path, right? Because many people, thousands, tens of thousands, millions of traders will be stuck here forever. They'll keep losing money in an endless loop, and they'll end up abandoning the markets, right? So you're on the right path. Now, as a CRT and a turtle soup trader, and I gotta say, stop using the word is we are candle traders, right? Now, for the next part of the video, which is the technicals, I'm going to draw you a box and I'm going to ask you, what do you see? Now, pause the video 5 seconds and answer yourself. And of course, once again, you did not pause the video. Right? And when I say pause the video, when I say remove the distractions, when I say write down, note down, it's for your own good. It doesn't increase my bank balance more than it is already. It doesn't decrease it, right? It helps me nothing. It's for your own good. So don't cheat yourself of improvement, of easy, fast improvement, which can help your progress, right? If you answered yourself, this is a candle, you're right. Right? It's a box, but it represents a candle. It's a square. It represents candles in general. This is a candle. It consists of opening time, closing time, and whatever happens in between price-wise, right? We trade candles. That means before ever thinking about the pattern, and this is very important, I want you to pay extra attention here, right? Before ever thinking about the CRT pattern, before thinking about the turtle soup entry model, the model number one, the breaker, the kiss of death, before trading any of that, right? The entry model is the last thing, and I've said this many times before, right? First of all, you have to decide which candle you're trading. And I know it sounds daunting, especially for the hyper scalpers, gambling addicts who are addicted to pressing buttons. If that's you, then this scares you, right? Because this can mean a 5-minute candle, but that's not correct. We are only trading, and you're only allowed to trade 4-hour candle, daily candle, weekly candle, and that's it. Those three, right? Now, once you advance, then you can ascend into the monthly, 3-month, and even the 6-month, the 12-month, right? And that's your homework. Your homework is to go and conceptualize and visualize each candle from the opening time of the candle to the closing time of the candle, and see how they look the exact same way. Right, so all candles are the same, and that is what is meant by the fractal nature of price. Right? All candles look and print the exact same way. The only difference is some print faster than others. The monthly candle simply takes longer to print than a 4-hour candle, but they look the exact same way, and they have the exact same mechanisms, the exact same way you time the high and the low of a monthly candle or weekly candle or daily candle. You can use that on the 1 hour and the 4 hour and the 3-month and the 6-month and the 12-month. And this is something I haven't mentioned before. I won't go into detail, but go into your charts and visualize what I said just now, right? So we trade candles, right? And no, I'm not being secretive. I just don't want to overload you with information, right? Now, this is a 4-hour candle. This is a daily candle, or this is a weekly candle. These are the only 3 candles you're allowed to trade. If you're a beginner, start with this. If you're intermediate, you can go over here. And if you're advanced, then go here and whatever you want to do. Right, but stick to this. Even as an advanced student, stick to the higher time frames. All right? Excuse me. Right, and what happens in the candle is open, pump, dump. Right, open, it goes up, it hits a key level, and it dumps in a bearish candle, or it opens and the other way around, right? But the point is, the takeaway from here today, from this lesson at least, is opening time, closing time, whatever happens in between is secondary, right? But the first decision you make when opening a chart and before pressing the button, because I know that the button pressing addiction is real. It's pretty much on par with a gambling addiction, right? It's a lot of traders, if not most traders, they are pretty much gamblers, pretty much gambling addicts. No results, nothing to show for it, just thousands and tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands down the drain. right? Now, the good news is there is a way to reverse that. It's not permanent. Losses are not permanent, right? That's the good news. The bad news is you have to put in a little bit of effort, right? Now, I know some of you, the impulsive gamblers amongst you, will see this advice and say, you know what, that's too much. And the only reason that would come to your mind and not yes sir at once is because you are addicted to the lower time frame. You are addicted to taking 20 trades every single day, losing half. You don't know how many you lost. You don't know how many you won. You don't even know how many trades you took. Right? That's how lost you are. Now, if that applies to you, then the people who in that position, their biggest fear is sitting down and dragging themselves away from the gambling habit of hyper scalping 200 trades a day and sitting down, trading once a week, twice a week, perhaps even once a day, right? But genuinely sitting down and analyzing each trade and dissecting each trade and planning each trade. And I don't care who tells you what. I don't care what Twitter mentor, and there's no shortage of them. Right? I haven't dissed them in this video till now. Excuse me. Right? I don't care who tells you what about scalping. The best way to make money long term is through less trades. And this is something you may not understand now, but you will with time. The wealthiest traders I know, with the most experience in the markets, right? It's not your average teenage Twitter guru sitting in his mom's basement on her laptop, sharing market secrets, which he doesn't even know, right? Or rebranding CRT from God knows where, right? Not those people, right? Those are not real people. Real people, veterans of the market with verified results, they all, with no exception, they all go back to less trades equals more money, right? In the beginning stages, it's fine for you to go, it's okay for you to go and, in fact, I encourage analyzing the lower time frame a lot of times, right? But not trading it, right? So gaining experience on the lower time frame analysis-wise. Why? Because of the fractal nature of price. You pretty much, if you analyze 100 hourly candles, then that's 100 weeks, right? So that's the real advantage of lower time frame analysis and how to make the most out of it. That's the only way, right? Not trading it. And that's very often conflated. Right? So, once again, to summarize all of that, we trade candles. Right? We trade candles. Before you look for a turtle soup or a CRT, a premium discount, whatever, the first question you ask yourself is, what candle am I trading? Is it the weekly, the daily, or the 4-hour? And then you look for the strongest pattern that exists in technical analysis, which is open when you're bearish. Open, turtle soup of a CRT, dump, or vice versa. right? In a bullish scenario. Open, dump, turtle soup off a CRT. And then they pump. Right? And I was going to include an analysis of my trade breakdown of Ethereum, but I'll leave that for your homework. Right? You don't want to cause information overload. Anyway, I hope you all found that insightful. I wish you all good luck, good trading, and see you in the next episode.